SUQQU came out with their 2024 winter collection, and it's called the Snow Flurry Collection. I'm going to look on their Instagram page here to kind of give you a little description about this collection. It's a tribute to the fleeting beauty of snowstorms and the serene elegance of winter. Drawing inspiration from frosted landscapes and icy light, this collection blends shimmering cool tones with warm earthy hues to create a look that's both bold and refined. And I kind of like how they describe this collection. I do live here in North Texas, so we don't get much winter here, or snow for that matter. But whenever we do get snow or visit a place that has snow, there is a beauty to it. I just love to hear how snow falls. It's just very peaceful to me. And each snowflake is different and beauty in its own right. But I can see the beauty in winter. And let's see what's in the Snow Flurry collection. You have two of the signature color eyes. You have 142 that has chic silver and misty brown shades, and 143 steel blue and jade green shades. There are two blurring color blushes in here. You have 102, which is a smoky pink and pink pearl, and 103 russet brown and sepia brown. Two of the Comfort Lip Fluid Glow. 108 is an icy pink, and 109 is a brown beige. And two liquid luster eyes. 105, which is a glittering silver, and 106, a dusty maroon. And I picked up everything in this collection except for the liquid luster eyes. Those are not my favorite. I did get one, I think it was last year when it first came out. I didn't like it. It creased, it didn't stay on, kind of melted off. I'm sure some people like it, but for me, it wasn't my favorite. So other than that, I picked up the two eyeshadow palettes, the blushes, and the liquid lip fogs, the liquid lip glow fogs. And they are available now at Suffrages and I believe Cult Beauty. So let's go ahead and talk about the products and do some swatches, and then I'll show you the looks that I created with these, and then I'll let you know what I think of these products. Let's start with the Signature Color Eyes 142. And again, this is a chic silver and misty brown. The soft brown matte offers a perfect base. Whether you're aiming for a subtle day look or something more glamorous, this palette's neutral undertones will complement any style. So in this palette, you do have one matte shade, two, I would say more shimmer shades, and one metallic shade. So let's go ahead and swatch these. Here's one of the metallic shades. This is more or less like a shadow topper, but I think it has some meat to it to where you can probably use it as a lid shade. And let's go into this brown matte. Let me just swatch that one a little bit more here so you can see it. And I do like this one. This would be nice as a one and done. Now we do have an icy silver shade. I wouldn't say icy, it's more of a taupey finish. And then this one I think is my favorite shade in this palette. It's what I have on my lids. This purpley cool tone shade. And it's a little bit more on the shimmering side. It's not very metallic. So here are the shades you get in 142. And it's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. And it's very, very bold. And it is very pretty. I do like it. And now let's go to the one that I am scared of. And this one's 142, which is steel blue and jade green. The vibrant steel blues and jade greens evoke the cool elegance of snowy landscapes. Perfect for making a statement, this palette will leave you with a striking icy cool finish. And yes, the look that I did with this palette does make a statement. And again, with this palette, you do have one matte shade, two kind of shimmering shades, and one metallic shade. Let's start with this icy blue. And that is a very pretty blue. And then this matte green shade, I can see it more of a jade green. And then this blue shade, yeah, that swatched very nice. And then let's go into this deep shade. Yeah, this palette will make a statement. Now let me go ahead and swatch the Nlurring Color Blushes that I have. This one is 102, which is a smoky pink and pink pearl. A smoky pink blush paired with a delicate twinkling pearl pink highlighter. So you can see with the SUQQU blushes, there is kind of like an ombre effect. There's a lighter shade up at the top and a darker shade at the bottom. So let me try to swatch these separately first and then together. So this is the deeper part in this blush shade. I mean, that's very pretty. And then let's go to the lighter part. This is more of a highlighter. Very bright there. And then let me swatch them together and see what we got. So as you can see, it's just a combination of these two shades. And then 103 is what I have on my cheeks right now. So russet brown and sepia brown. An elegant double cheek formula with varying shades of brown for a chic and modern look. So again, let me swatch the deeper shade first. You here. Yeah, that's kind of like a pinky brown. And let's go the lighter part. And then let's merge together and we get kind of like a muted version of it. And now let's get into the Comfort Lip Fluid Glows. These are different than the Fluid Fogs. I mean, they're the same, but the formula has a little bit more of a sheen to it, whereas the Lip Fogs is a little bit more matte. And this is one of my favorite lip formulas from SUQQU. In the last collection, they did come back with the Lip Fogs, and I do have them here, and I just want to compare it with the lip glows. So you can just see from the packaging, the lip fog's a little bit more matte finish, whereas the glow has a little bit more of a sheen. But it's the same packaging nonetheless, it's just the texture of it on the outside is different, and the inside too. So let's go in with number 108. And that's what I have on my lips right now. And let me go ahead and swatch it for you here. So here is 108, which is an icy pink. And then 109, a brown beige lipstick. And this one's 109, the brown beige. 108 and 109. Let me just kind of compare it with the liquid lip fogs, the one that's a little bit more matte. This one's number 9, or 09, I should say. So here it is right here. It's kind of similar to 108, but it's more of a matte finish, where you can see these two do have a sheen to it. Almost similar. This one's a little bit more kind of like a frosty pink. This one's more a muted cool tone pink. All right, let me go ahead and show you the looks that I did with these palettes. The first one, I used the Icy Blue and Jade Greens palette, number 143. And with that blue look, I used this blush 102, the smoky pink one, and the Lip Glow 109. And then that look will be set to music, and then I'll talk in this look. So let's go ahead and get into the looks, and I'll see you on the other side. Let me go in with the only matte shade in here, this cool brown, and place that in the outer corner. And I'm using the Sonia G Blender Pro. And just kind of bring a little bit inside in the crease, just a little, not all the way in. And then just blend that out. And just building it up again. Okay, that looks really good. I don't think it looks dirty on my lids. And it's the SUQQU formula, just blends out very nicely. Now I'm going to use my finger and use this kind of like a purpley shade and place that on my lids here. Oh, it does give a smoky effect, doesn't it? And you know what? Let me use the brush that it comes with and go back into the shade. I'm using the felt tip side and just kind of place that right here because of the shape of my eye and how my eyelid folds down. I just need a little bit more precision right in this area. And I hope that that would work. Just how my eyelid folds that way. And you know what? I'm going to use the other side of that brush and go into this silvery taupe shade and just put that in the inner corner. I don't know if that brightened up the look much, but we'll just play with it and see. No, it did not quite brighten up that look. Let me just clean this brush and then go into this frosted metallic shade and see if I can brighten up this look with that. All right, I hope there's some contrast here with these shades. For under eye, let's go into this purple shade and see how that would look here. And then for the inner corner, let's go into this champagne sparkly shade. Finished doing the rest of my eyes, and now let's try this blush. It's number 103, and this is the deeper of the two. First, let me swatch it. Let me swatch the darker side first. Oh, that's dark. And let's go with the lighter one. Yeah, and that's more lighter pink. And let's go in together. So here are the tones of the blush. So what I'm gonna do is go in with the deeper shade just very lightly and try and see if I can use that as like a bronzer. Let me go up in my forehead as well. That's not bad. All right, let me clean my brush and then go in with the lighter brown and place that on my cheeks. Or on this cheek. Yeah, that's pretty. The SUQQU blushes, I don't know, there's just something about them. They do have a blurring effect, looks very nice on the skin, and a lot of the shades are very pretty. Yeah, I like that. Okay, for this side, I'm gonna swirl all over and see how that would work. That's pretty too. Does it look similar? I think it looks similar. Now with this shade, you do need to go light-handed because it can get very deep very fast. And if you're lighter than me, really do need to go light-handed. But that's pretty. I love the SUQQU blushes, especially this one. The one I used in the first look, not too sure about it yet, but this one, yeah, this one's very pretty. Let me do this side. Let me go do my hair and I'll be back with the lipstick. Now I'm going to show you this lipstick shade 108, and this is my favorite lipstick formula from SUQQU. I always want to call it the Lip Fog, but this is the Comfort Lip Fluid Glow. And this one does have a little bit of a sheen to it, whereas the ones that came in the last collection, that one's the matte version. And the matte version, that is called the Comfort Lip Fluid Fog. So again, this is number 108, and this is a soft orange. Doesn't look orange in the tube or even swatched on my hand here. But I think it will look good with this eye look. So let's go ahead and try this without a lip liner. I would say this looks more like a beigey pink. I don't see much of an orange on my lips. And I'm feeling in this one, like some kind of granular particles in here. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I am feeling something granular on my lips. But anywho, here is the finished look, and what do you think? Yeah, this is a very deep, smoky eye look, but I think it's very pretty. I think out of the two eyeshadow palettes, I prefer this look better. The blues just kind of scare me, but I'm gonna try it differently. Instead of using all 4 shades, I'm gonna probably use 1 or 2 shades. And in that look, I'm sure that you noticed that the outer corner, one side was a little bit deeper than the other side. I went in a little bit too much with the deeper shade on this side, and then I didn't add more to the brush on this side. I probably should have gone in a little bit more, because you can kind of see that one side, I think, had a little bit more definition to it. The other side was nice too, but I prefer more definition. And of course, I didn't see it as I'm doing this look. I saw it when I was playing back the video. I do want to use this palette a little bit more, just kind of play with the different combinations we can use here. But I have to say, it's very pretty. It does look like the beauty of snow. This palette, 142, I kind of like, again, a little bit more. When I first applied it, I thought it was just a little bit too much. And I do like that matte brown. I thought it's going to be too dirty, but it looks really good on my skin tone. And I do love this purpley shade right here. I could probably use this one as a one and done and just kind of bring it up into the crease. It won't leave too much of a shimmer to it where it'll emphasize my texture. I think that would look very pretty just as a one and done. And the silver shade, we have many shades similar to that. And of course, this one as well. But these two together, it will really bring a dramatic look. The blushes, this one that I'm wearing, the more beigey one, the more russet and sepia browns in here, I do like this one. So you can see here, it looks very pretty on my skin tone. You do need to go light-handed if you're lighter than me. But if you're my skin tone or deeper, this is so pretty. If you want a brown brush, no, not brown brush. If you want a brown blush, yeah, this one's very pretty. And I like using it both ways. I think it's very similar, because if you remember this side, I did use the deeper side for the bronzer and then applied the lighter shade, I can't speak, and then applied the lighter shade here, whereas on this side, I combined both shades together. Yeah, and I think it looks very similar. Now the other one, 102, which is more the smoky pink and the pink pearl, this one did show up a little ashy on my skin. I could probably just use this one more as a highlighter, but yeah, I'm afraid this one was a little bit too light and too ashy for my skin tone. I may just use the deeper shade by itself or just very lightly use it as a highlighter. But the formula is great. It blurs my pores and it does stay on pretty well. But the shade of it is just, it's not one of my favorites. Now the Comfort Lip Fluid Glows, I love this formula. I love the liquid fogs as well, the more of the matte finish. This one does have a little bit more of a sheen finish, like I've said, and it's very comfortable on the lips. Now I realized this as I was swatching this shade, which is 108. I did say that it was soft orange. That's what it said on one of their Instagram pages, especially on the post with the liquid luster eyes. It did say soft orange, but when I went to the post about the fluid glow, it does say that it's more of an icy pink. So I can see that it's an icy pink, not an orange shade. And the 109 is more of a brown beige. And I love both of these lipsticks. I love the formula. I love how it feels. I love the shades. And I'm so glad that they're bringing more of this into their collection. So pretty much, I love most of this collection except for one of the Nlurring Color Blush. Just a little bit more on the icy tone. Well, alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video of me talking about the new SUQQU winter collection. So if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.